Adam, that British band that you showed us one time?
Idols, man.
Idols, yeah, they're great. Let's do pretend like we're doing our intro like that. Welcome to the Adgrodcast. I said, welcome to the Adgrodcast. Welcome to the Adgrodcast. It's a show where we make up things off the top of our heads. Yeah. So welcome to the Adgrodcast. Welcome to the Adgrodcast. It's a little rendition, a little difference in what we normally do for our intro. Hey, who are you?
I am Adam.
And who are you? Who are you behind the drums? Who are you? Well, that's Crom. And I'm Rodney. Welcome to the Adgrodcast. I said, welcome to the Adgrodcast. Welcome to the Adgrodcast. Let's start the show. All right, let's not.
Welcome, everybody. I am Adam.
I'm Graham.
And I'm Rodney.
Well, I think we covered that part. We're at grad.
We did. I was trying to do it then.
Hey, all right. Let me ask you, both of you guys,
Yeah.
I guess, a quick question.
Yes.
All right. What would you say, like, some of the tenets, some of the most important parts of, like, funk music would be?
Soul.
Soul.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would say it's the actual meter, like the rhythm,
Are we talking like George
like the
Clinton?
actual, like you know, like you
The
have to
groove.
be able.
The groove.
You have to
The
be able to
groove.
nod your head back and forth to funk
The groove.
music.
I would say
I
that's
think it's
the groove.
unexplainable almost.
That's the groove. Well,
Yeah.
try to.
Oh.
Try to use your words.
That's like asking me to explain the Easter Bunny.
Okay.
I don't get it. Why is he so involved?
All right. Well, Adam's got, like, dancing, head
Yeah,
bobbing,
yeah, yeah.
the groove
Rhythm.
itself.
It's the groove. I think it's the groove. Yeah.
What are some of the...
Is it and core instrumentation? No,
You went to
although
school for
core
this. What is the
instrumentation-
like? If you were to explain this to a class, Adam,
Okay.
how would you explain funk music? Right?
Yeah, funk
Yeah.
music.
Okay. Like I said, I think it's I think it's really down
was a big
to the rhythm and the meter.
Okay.
Like
Okay, and-
because the
well,
instrumentation has
There's
changed through the years.
guitars. There's a lot of modern
Oh, now you're
instruments.
talking about the pieces of it.
Yeah, like
well,
like
I'm
if you
talking
listen-
about, like, if you were to assemble a funk band,
Yeah.
what would be the
Oh.
ingredients?
Well, that would be a better question than what
No,
makes
well-
funk funk.
It's really not. I'm just getting more specific because you guys are do it on your own.
I don't think we can say
Now,
that.
if-
You're gonna
if
have to
you-
bleep that out. God, you're gonna have to bleep that out.
I know,
if you-
I know,
Yeah.
I know. Thank you, Graham.
If you're describing it, describe it. Like, all right, lyrically, what's it about?
I have no idea. I don't
Yeah,
listen to
usually
lyrics.
cool shit.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no
Like
one's ever
spaceships?
like, I went to work and I did all my shit. No one's like that, ever. They're always like, having fun on the weekend.
Sex, butts, spaceships.
Sex,
Really,
butt, and spaceships. I love it.
fantasy sort of stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right, now shifting gears. What is
What?
what's punk rock about? What are the tenets of punk rock?
Well, that, what's the word
Again,
I'm trying
I
to look
think
for?
again,
Rebellion?
from a musical perspective, I think it's down to the meter, the rhythm,
This fucking
the
guy.
Yeah. Okay. Guitars, drums,
Came about-
hatred for being rich.
Yeah.
Like hating your rich parents.
Came about a little after maybe funk did
Yeah.
and disco.
Yeah.
You know, post the emergence.
Are
of,
they
like,
both very
modern
simple
rock.
chord wise? Like I feel punk is very simple.
I think there might be a little bit of crossover, but I wanted to get your guys' full take on both genres before I gave you what I'm thinking here.
Oh God.
So if cyberpunk is like
Oh.
this whole like dystopian view of the future, where the punk rock aspects of like anti-commercialism,
living in squalor.
and corporate stuff, yeah, and living in squalor, but also accessing the highest of modern technology that you could enhance yourself
see where
with.
you're going, yeah.
Kind of similar to the way like high-end drugs or like even the ability to listen to music in like a sort of dilapidated squalor.
Yeah.
Sort of dances on the high-tech world that we live in, and also the disparity between the rich and the poor.
Leftover cracks dream.
Yeah, so then like so that would be like the cyberpunk world. What would the cyberfunk world be?
I like it. Cyberfunk 2020. When was funk?
2069. It'd have to be 2069, right?
2070. Cyberpunk 1977. That's what it'll be. It'll be Cyberpunk 1977.
You're
That's
saying
it.
punk.
Or Cyberfunk. Cyberfunk.
Cyberfunk 1969.
1969? Okay. All right. Cyberfunk 2069.
Yeah, 'cause I think the emergence of funk music kind of happened in the late 60s.
Well, why don't we do it in 2069 then?
Yeah, it would
Does
still
that
have to
sound
be in the
good?
future.
Yeah.
Totally.
I was just going to make the 70s the future.
So consider the differences between the two terms, all right?
Yeah.
The different feels.
Give me your Cyberfunk line here.
God, I can't just.
Yes, you can. That's what improv is. You're supposed to just think KC and the Sunshine Band, right? George Clinton and the Parliament Funkadelic.
Yeah. Those are very talented groups of musicians, and I'm not talented.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah.
Be me. Hey guys, describe funk music. I don't know. It's probably the meter and the rhythm.
All things that we cannot execute.
Describe it further.
Yeah. Humans and humans, listen to what I say. We're gonna have some fun, 'cause we're playing today. No shit was so much worse before the fall. Now we're dancing our asses off and we're having a ball, yeah. The cybernetic connects you to your hips.
Thank you.
I cheered it better
We
than
were
I thought
close
it
to
would.
greatness on a couple of those.
It felt
Yeah.
okay. And then I.
That's that's the show, folks. Close to greatness.
Yeah, that's what we should call it. Actually, that should be the band name now.
That should be the
Let's
band
just
name.
change our name right now. You've heard it first here on the Adgrodcast. It's now the Close to Greatness cast.
He'll be close, you'll be 2, and I'll be greatness.
Oh, wait, why am I now the middle person? Why am I not greatness?
Because 2 is the least important word.
I feel like 2 is the most important.
What
word.
was that song about anyway?
What was it about?
Yeah.
We were just having a good time because like cybernetics and technology made it able to dance all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, so we weren't even using it for war.
Well, that's okay.
We're just very happy.
That makes sense.
Yeah. That's what I would think cyberfunk would be, right?
Was it fucking?
Oh, that goes without saying. That goes without saying.
Look into my eyes and tell me that I'm wrong. Now you realize I was right all along. That goes without saying. Goes without saying. You think I'm playing? That goes without saying. Looking deep inside my pupils, you'll know where my morals stand. You know exactly what I plan. It goes without saying. That goes without saying. That goes without saying. Don't have to say a goddamn thing. Well, I don't use my words, I use my fists. And it goes like this. That's the sound of my fists. Banging on the drum. So my rivals come. What am I to do? Well, I look straight deep inside of you. And it goes without. It goes without. It goes without. It goes without. Saying. Saying. Words will never hurt, so that's why I use my fists. Sticks and stones break bones, and that's why it's at the beginning of the list. It goes without saying. It goes without saying. It goes without saying. I don't have to use a silver bowl. No pencil on the notes, no vibration through my throat. Just look me in the eyes. That's when you'll start to die. 'Cause it goes without saying. No, not a single word. It goes without saying. And it starts to hurt. I'm kind of just lost in violence in this one. I don't know. Hold on. Well, I have my softer days. Sometimes I like to lay beside the river bank and think about all the good and get thanks. Oh, I like to give some hugs, especially when I'm on drugs. And when you look me in the eye, then you will start to cry, 'cause it goes without saying a word. It goes without
was a fun little.
What? I was kind of like sucked into what I was doing. What were you singing about?
Apparently, it was a lot of violence, and then I tried to bring it around in the end because everyone's, we're complicated creatures. We can't all be nice or mean all the time, right? That's terrible. Have you guys happened to catch that Jeffrey Dahmer show? I don't know.
I'm not gonna watch that. No,
you know what?
wanna...
I gotta be honest with you. It's hilarious.
Hot take.
You know what my first thought was? I was like, this guy needs to do the Jim Carrey biopic because he could do Ace Ventura very well, I feel like. I don't recommend the show necessarily. It is.
So we went from Jeffrey Dahmer to Ace Ventura. I'm sure Jim Carrey would be thrilled with that.
Jim Carrey would love to
We
play
watched
Jeffrey
The
Dahmer.
Grinch with Jim Carrey like 2 days ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was horrifying.
Did you guys see the Sonic the Hedgehog flicks with him?
The first one, not the second one yet.
No.
It's insanity. Like they're just psychotic. Like
Did they use the original Sonic music?
some.
Yeah,
Not
I think they
enough.
incorporated it.
Not enough. I mean,
You got it.
You had said something the other day
Probably.
about there being a cheat code for people who have better jobs and lives than us, and then we just don't know about it. And I started thinking to myself that is funny, though, that idea where, like, there is well, I think that's just Ready Player One. Am I just getting ready to do Ready Player One? It feels like Ready Player One. I need you guys to...
I have no idea. Go ahead.
Thank you for leaving me hanging out here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, don't do Ready Player One. How about that?
I'm not going to do that.
Let's do the suggestion.
Oh, yeah. We have a suggestion.
Thank you to user Roddy. What's the guy's name?
I'm going to look
on
it up
TikTok?
right now because we just got on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you would like to be spied on by China, follow us on TikTok.
You said China just like the last president did.
China.
China.
All right, let's stop it there because there's childhood jokes coming erupting in from within me, and I know that they are inappropriate in 20.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that. You cannot do that.
I already had to bleep you once this episode.
Yeah, we got to make it more work for him post-production.
You dummy.
All right, Miles Wentland. That was the guy.
That sounds like someone's name. Now we got to edit that out too.
I don't think
Whatever.
so. He's on TikTok. That's
You're
his-
doxxed! You're doxxed! I'm coming to your house
We
in
didn't
Illinois!
dox anybody. Okay, so he said do a song about Crom, but he originally spelled it Kron, which I immediately started laughing at because I'm a very knowledgeable person about all of the variations of Crom. And that one in particular references a large wooden sex toy involving a rubber holster, many strings, a handle, and a big ball. It sounds like coming to an Adgrodcast show. But actually what he meant the god from Conan. Are you familiar with Conan the Barbarian? Did you watch that?
I did.
Would that stick out to you where you're like, I know exactly what Crom is?
Now, who was Crom? Which one was Crom?
The god, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that he would go, Crom!
Did he make an appearance?
Okay.
No, I don't think Crom shows up. I think he's just like the god that Conan worships.
Oh, okay.
Conan the Barbarian.
That is funny because the god that Conan worships would have to also be totally swell, right?
Yeah. I feel like Crom would
Like,
have
imagine
to
if
be...
our depictions of God were like God fucking ripped, greased up,
Yeah.
dripping.
Is that
It's
not
like,
how
it's like
you vision God?
veiny
Yeah.
and glistening?
Yeah, it would be like the scene in Predator where Dutch and what's
Yeah.
his face like
That's the touch of
You
Adam
son
and
of a
Eve,
bitch.
or Adam and God.
Yes. That is how I envision God. God's a badass in my mind. What, you have a weak God? Is your God weak?
Is your God weak? Mine is not.
Is your God... Can I do that? Is that still allowable because it's Arnold?
Shit, yeah, it is.
Yeah, if you know...
We can talk about religions here. That's
Also,
a safe.
those-
Oh, I didn't mean that.
what are you talking about?
Also, you're just impersonating Austrians. Nobody cares about
Yeah.
Austrians.
Oh God!
Sorry,
Watch out
Austrians.
for the really strong Austrian community to come after you. Like, oh no, we've been fucking mad about these Arnold
what?
Schwarzenegger
Next week
accents
we're gonna
for
get
50 years.
We're gonna get a message on our TikTok next week, and then they go, "We've been trying to lay very low here, but you have drawn us out from the shadows." All right, so we're gonna do a song about Crom and his magical Crom. The sex toy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Crom
that's-
and his Crom.
Crom and his Crom.
Crom and his Crom. Yes.
Like, okay.
It's like the crucifix.
I feel like
It's like Crom's crucifix.
I was. God.
I sent my only son to your world, and he was fucked to death by the Crom.
That might make an appearance. Hold on.
A great warrior, traversing the sands of time. A journey to a destiny, forged by blood, cleaned by the sweat of his brow. Conan the Barbarian walks toward the battle, with the one force giving him the strength to carry on. That's right, I'm talking about Crom. And if you know where he's from, stop listening. But if you don't, keep on. Centuries and centuries ago, that's how the story goes of Crom. He keeps going on. But a little tiny child before he grew up to be the god of war, sent down from his father above, not to spread any love, but hate and spite is all good and right. It's what he's made of. Sugar and spice and everything
And then the song just ends. Get it? Ends. In the end.
Thanks for listening.
This has been the Adgrodcast.
Make sure to subscribe.
See you next week.